Yay, there we are. Alright, welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a while, but I've had, schoolwork and stuff. That, alright, without sharing too much, more and more, work and stuff has been happening, so I couldn't do any streaming. But we're back now. Um, it's probably going to be pretty irregular. I know I said I would try to keep a schedule, but that just immediately didn't work. So, again, really sorry about that. But I'm gonna be doing obviously streaming now, and maybe tomorrow we'll see if I actually have the time to do it tomorrow. We'll be streaming either like Warframe or Software Dev. I'll see which one I am up to. I'm feeling up to. Anyways, with all that out of the way, I think we just get started. Ooh, game capture is loud. Let's see. I think I'm gonna turn this off because the game already has its own really nice music. Yeah, okay. So, we have. I don't like that it, clicks off, but okay. Okay, No Man's Sky Voyagers. Create your own colossal, fully furnished, completely bespoke Corvette class starship in No Man's Sky Voyagers. Assemble a completely custom starship, piece by piece, from a catalog of hundreds of possible modules in a variety of sci fi aesthetics. Explore full creative choice over your Corvette's configuration and furnishings. Select and arrange every section of hull, peripheral, corridor, and bunk bed. Invite your friends on board and transport them across the universe, or step out of the pilot seat and walk around the interior of your ship as it autopilots to its destination. Take refuge in your Corvette, maximize its stats and potential, and fight back against the Sentinel Horde in a time-limited community expedition. Hello Games has been hard at work to improve and expand No Man's Sky. We hope you enjoy. More will follow. Thank you so much, Hello Games. That's a lot. Okay. So there's another ship cat. There's another ship type. Okay. Okay. We already have one ship type. It's kind of like our spaceship carrier. So I guess now we have another one. Maybe not. Yep. There's this. Alright, we have a bunch of units. Think a lot else. What were we working on? Alright, fossils. Is it E? I? X is this stuff. That's not what I wanted. Wait. Oh. No, it wasn't B. F is this one. Oh hey, look at another ship. R. the keybinds. Controls. Yeah, flight controls. Normal. Adjust the Y behavior of the controls while piloting a ship. Versus inverted, like how it works inverted. Starship combat auto follow. Enable. Hold. You can use S to have your ship automatically lock on and chase your target, making space combat much simpler to control. You can change targets with the common period. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, inventory is tab. I forgot. Right. Okay. Right. Hydrogen and tritium. Deuterium. Wait, where are we getting tritium from? Oh, I have Starship? Yeah, I think I'd leave it on the Starship, yeah, because it's easy to find in space and it's mainly used for that. Okay. Right. And then, yeah, the freighter is the one that uses all of this frigate stuff. Okay. Okay, so escape brings us here. Log. Right, log. Ghosts in machine space anomaly. Okay. Do we do that next? I think we do that next. Oh, right. I was focusing on making money. I think I have, yeah, a bunch of these artifact charts. We can follow those later. It's fine. That's the ship. And this is where we need to go. What is this? This is the great thing about this game. You can just kind of see things and decide you want to be there. I don't even know what this is. in this direction? No. No? Looks like something moving. So... Damn, that's far away. Did I even tag? Okay, so it's not horribly far away. Hyper.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So what did I tag? I tagged something, but it's just empty space. Okay, there. Is it just nothing? Yep, it's just a point in space. Okay. That's annoying. How do you untarget something? Oh, alright, so. Marvin. A minute. Okay, yeah. just pick a spot and land. Why? Why can't I land? There. Somewhere. Hey look, I think I found the hologram.
Thermal protection falling.
I have been to this one already, right? Rusted metal. Okay. Save and chart. Okay. That's outside. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so like a good chunk of carbon. And then this one will sometimes have something. Energy.
Thermal protection falling.
Ah, come on. Okay, wait, no. Is there a way to general camera? What if we set that to like hundreds? Nope. that to 70. Okay, high level fixed. Okay. Ooh, that's much better. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. Tune to Apollo. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Greet Apollo. Identify yourself or I end this call. Okay. Okay. Artemis sent you, didn't they? But perhaps you do have some wisdom in that head of yours. None of us know what we are, and none of us can. We do not live in a world of truth. You can tell Artemis that I haven't changed my mind about meeting. I'll do it if I'm paid to do it. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Say Artemis is in trouble. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble. They attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Their last word was Apollo's name. Apollo's demeanor changes. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Upload the log. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets, but this data, it's distorted and inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly, and the portals, perhaps they're the key. You seem to care about money. If you're gonna do this for the money, you do it for the money. I don't care. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? Yeah, okay. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite in communications. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened, or perhaps it was nothing. A ghost in the machine. Okay, fine. Where's our ship? Okay. Wait, not J. It's X. Galaxy maps. Okay. So where do we need to go? There. Okay. I think it was. Wait, no. Oh, right. No, this isn't like. Yeah. Where's the.
Hostile scan detected.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
Warning. Threat detected.
I know.
Hostile ships approaching.
There. Give me a location. Oh. Face beam. Face beam is good. Wait.
Hostile ships defeated.
Yay. Wait, is it just on the side? I forgot. How do I enter one of these ships? Is it here? Alright, it's on top. Okay. Alright. Well. Yep. Hello. So first. Fleet Command online. Calibrating to Fleet Commander Bindako of DSC 7 Agayama Spirits. Debrief the commander. Okay. So assisted Corvax authorities in disputes with neighboring systems. Situation resolved. Minor casualties. Scanned private vessels while surveying. Yasosowa 18 system. Pirates, unappreciative of scanned deployed weapon systems, secured both knowledge and the payment of bounty. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, I can click to make it go faster. Well, let's read all of this. Okay, maybe not all of it. Arrived in Norokan system, offer a chance to invest in revolutionary mind control device by Gek Trader. Investment unsuccessful, losses high. Okay, so profits 33,000 units. Profits 38,000 units. Profits 40,000 units. And then collected albumin pearl. Began systemic orbital dredge of oceans on planets. AKX Prime deployed coarse-grained netting calibrated for seabed mineral extraction. Collected 720 tons of commercial-grade gemstones. Chromatic metal 50. Activated indium 171. Okay, then 33,000 units and nothing else. Too fast. That is activated India. Wait, I forgot that's not actually part of the room, neither is this. That was well placed, if I did say so myself. There's this. Yeah, and then this one is kind of valuable. Starship freighters, I think were all that have gone. Album and Pearl, yeah. Activated indium. Purified chromatic metal. Okay, sure. What does a refiner take? What is the exchange rate? Freighter. Alright, nothing. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 4 is actually a really good rate. Okay. Nope. Yeah. And these are ancient keys for stuff, but I think these just get sold. Alright, I have to assign an expedition. Okay, upgrade control. Base parts and upgrade. Temporary frigate upgrade. Or core resonator. Okay, so these are all temporary frigate upgrades. Okay, so this is an augmentation for the Colossal Hyperdrive engine. Granting the ability to leap stars previously out of reach, so hyperdrive range 200 light years, matter beam. Okay, so this is then what we want. But I need more research tokens. Okay. Wait, can you not travel that? Okay. Wait, but you can travel this. That's a really annoying noise. Okay, there we go. As the terminal's key. Oh, we need to go back, right? And log. I need to go back to my... Then find the contacts. Yes, back to the ship, find the contacts. This looks a lot like the space anomaly. Wait, yeah, this one's the actual space station. Ah, friend, you have arrived as scheduled. All the proper permits have been filed and exciting new tools await you. Joy, I have plans to update both base and exosuit. Where is your base sited? What sort of hazard protection meets your needs? And key protection. Clever friend, may your home always be a sanctuary wherever you explore in the universe. Okay. That's a lot of salvage data. There's a thermal protection module. I might just sell that for nanites. Not this. Teleporter. Where's our base? Our base is this one. Yeah. Okay. Back to the base. I forgot. Nice. Charles with me. I think we do. We need cold. Do we? Yeah, we do. Huh, cold protection activated. Because I know it also gets hot in the summer. What's this? Or in the day. Expand your staff. Expanded. Okay. Construct. Right. Construction tower. Foldable technology, I think. Search the archives. Entry 4925X follows. They came up from surrounded, back above ground, but sure they're followed me. Should never have touched the eggs. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Okay. Base technology stores and preserves matter left over after the deconstruction of a previous base. Okay, how much ferrite do we have? We have a lot. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Where? What is that sound? Okay, so you're storing, you store. Okay, so you're all storing more than enough. Okay, so okay, the neural stimulator is one thing, and the other thing, that's the focus on right now. Let's see. So I think this is our home. We then deconstruct like a good chunk of it so that we can build more out here. Okay. Z. Floor. Okay, but this, and then we go. Select the parts. that big enough? Yeah. It's enough. See? XME recharge life support.
Technology recharge.
What else can I use to recharge life support? Right, the gel. About hazard protection. Right, hazard protection is phosphorus. Okay. Anyways. Okay. I'm going to see if we reload it. Oh, thank God it's gone. Okay. Sound was annoying. Let's see what we got. Just build. Oh yeah, this is the other way to build the base. This is more like Subnautica kind of than at least what I would kind of do for this. This only works as there's a door. Oh, and it needs power. This cylindrical room needs a lot of power. Okay. Okay, this. Timber wall. Wait, no. You just wanna. Sure. Actually, we'll just build our own game. This is a good way to cover up the floating base. there's now like it's on the second. Just and then come give me one last spot. Okay. Fine. Those are the only like really egregious ones. So this one, I think the front one is even better. Like this one's actually like sunk into the ground. Nope. Okay, great. Okay, and then see, and then we grab. We grab this one. I think we're gonna have other specialists, so we're. Do you need power? Do you not need map? Nope, you just work. Same with you. Yeah, but you just work. Okay. Okay, but I don't know why you're still like doing that. Saying there's something new. There isn't. Okay, now what do I need to do? We need to find. We need to. Space station. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. Let me get out. Right. I assume there's a variable somewhere past here. So that's what this space is used for, I guess. How far out can I go? Can I go all the way to the edge? It's like, no. Looks like there's a barrier over there. Yeah, I assume I can't go past the red things. No, I can. Okay. Okay, so there is the invisible wall is only at the ledge. Okay, now I have to run back, but still. That was cool. Also, none of these like indents are real. I guess this is what I get for running all the way out here. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Titan class. Or just purchase the basic modules. That's expensive. Okay. That's about buying. Yeah, Corvette's expanding base. This one. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I am contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. As the stranger speaks, the smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I never visited, of actions never took, of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of the Skek cradling their fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends and the overseer remains. The overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. There's something compelling about this Skek. They shall feel at home in my home. I will be at my station before you know it. See you soon, friend. Oh. Can I... Traveler something recognized. Practice language skills. Travelers. Ooh, well, thank you. Well, a gold nugget? Jesus, okay. Friend does not spy friends. Yeah, sure, you can have a Gek relic. Okay. Ensign. Sentinels where? Okay, have I learned from everyone here? I don't think I've learned from a lot of these. West dialect help. Travel signal. Tremble. Warp. Okay. Practice language skills. Your Toilgek. Mission. Oh, interesting. Okay. They are a trader. Starship. Okay. We'll take that. Okay. So you're an explorer. Okay, so that word can't just mean friend. Well, friend. Okay, request dialect help. Technology symbol. Okay. I learned a new word. Then practice language skills. Visits. Oh, hell yeah. 2 words. Work geck. Practice language skills. Starship? Okay, units. Okay, units. These are appreciated. We got you. Your navigator. Hireling. No. Something. Not for something. Geck. Not for me. Request dialect help? Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay, one more trader. Practice language skills. Installation. Oh, okay. Huh? What do you mean no longer require? Also, that's cool. So it uses okay, so this uses like the bigger kind of front end. You use like a smaller front end. Okay. Toilgek, hireling. Right in the okay, so do you learn me a new word? Oh, I already did this. I don't have any Corvax casing. Get trade lords. something to give something to something 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 something. Okay. Okay, so still not quite there yet on the language. Friend does not spy. Friends. Okay. There's the navigation data. That one sometimes has the navigation data just sitting on it. You are what? Envoy?
Product received.
I guess now we just go to our base. Star shield battery, not that one. So no, we have gold in the starship. 10 gold is worth this, and this breaks down into how much gold? More than 10, right? Yeah, a lot more than 10. But I got this. Then we go back home. Now we want to go out of the atmosphere. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. You have so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. Accept the glass. Yep, frost crystals make glass. Everything pours through glass in the end. But there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you prepare chromatic metal, I will use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. The Overseer asked me to gather chromatic metal. Okay. How much chromatic metal? Because I think I have some on me. Chromatic metal, how much do I have? I have... Where is it? 60, yeah. That's enough. I'll assume. Oh, I just need to wait a bit for it to update. Okay, that makes sense. There you are again, Traveler. I'm sure you have the required materials this time. The Overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. I ask who paid them for the service they are performing for me. They laugh and claim that my child did, many years from now. I do not know what they are talking about. The Overseer asked me for the chromatic metal. Give chromatic metal. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just wanting to finish the science terminal plans. New building, science terminal. A research station tailored to the needs of scientists and equipped for research and development for scientific blueprints. We have littered the universe in our greed, Traveler. This planet is no exception, but there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest data from it. From their terminals, I should use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. Captain Afsada is a reflective Frigak. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. This is just greed in disguise or something new. Whatever their motivation, the Overseer claims I will find data for a storage container blueprinted in a nearby structure, except I already have said blueprints, but okay. I'm gonna go grab more chromatic metal. You make chromatic metal? You do not. Tab. Do I have anything on me? I have a bunch of copper. I need to grab 20 of this. And this in the starship. Oh. Science terminal. Okay. Enter a storage container, right? Which is this thing? Okay, what do they want?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Where? Okay. I assume this is the abandoned building. Who would have thunk? What's this? It's pyrite. Okay. So oh. Ooh. Okay, we're switching to weapons. User identified. Terminal active. Accessing schematics. The plan the overseers led me to has long since fallen to disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I've seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise it buzzes noisily and springs to life. Analyze schematics. My overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. There's this nodstone, the nodstone. Okay, well, there's always stuff, more stuff to explore. Wait, nope. There it is. And then,
Technology recharge.
right, nothing. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? And Corvex casing. Okay. Save and charge. That's a copper deposit. Copper is always useful, so we're gonna. What are you? Okay. Some sort of like sentinel? I don't remember our planet having. Oh, never mind. It's nighttime. Okay. No.
Protection falling.
Oh, is this an abandoned building? Doesn't look abandoned. Never mind, it does. It looks really abandoned. Yeah, that's not my problem as of now. So, I'm just gonna leave. Someone's gonna come ask me to break into that later, but not now. So, you know, hi. We're back. I'm so glad, friend. I will extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It's good to see the Gek is so invested in the success of our home. They are clearly happy to see me energized for the task at hand. Give them the data. Here's your blueprint. As promised, a trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. Containers received. 9 items learned. Okay. Now then. Do you think, friend, that we should put the science terminal to use? Fill our home with the clicks and lights of the Korvax? It would be so lovely. The overseer feels the base would benefit from a Korvax scientist. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. I can go find one of them. I'm so glad we had this chat, friend. So I assume I just need to go to space. There we go. Right, this works. Is it not every station? X log. No, scientific research. Oh, because this is a Gex space station. Okay. I mind then. X. Galaxy map. Where's our freighter? Okay, what is this? Bunch of silver. Probably should have looked at that before I started demolishing the asteroid, but okay. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, where's my freighter? Wait, oh, do I need to X? Okay, so that is where my freighter is. Huh? No, it's... Nope, not this one. Okay, plan dispatch expeditions. Oh, Captain Friend. Joy, stay for the fleet. I have charted new expedition routes. New potential expeditions. Let's see. Okay, you don't do any of this very well. Okay. So I need 150 tons of frigate fuel. How much frigate fuel do we have right now? We have 150 tons. We can make one. We can make a 50 tons. We need one more. Tab. One more of these. No, tab. Freighter. I need more chromatic metal, which means I just need to smelt down some other stuff that we don't need. Mainly copper. I think, yeah, probably not gold. I think we have enough. I think we could smelt down gold if we needed to. So we have a Corvax casing. And life support gel. Scatter blaster. Okay. We do have. Is it? Wait, no. Huh? There we go. We need more. Free. 20 of that, which is enough. 5 per core. Antimatter is 25 chromatic metal, and we probably want to make like 2 of those. So that's 25, so that's 50. Okay, so just like a solid 100 of this then. Greetings, Captain Friend. The expedition has covered 247 light years, and the estimated plot and I estimate our plotted route will take a further 4 hours 37 minutes. All systems nominal. Inspect ships. Okay. What do you do? Same as the other one. Okay. Yoink. Tab. And then we craft warp cell. And then we need one more of this, and then we craft another warp cell. Wait, no, we can just do it from here, because it's in the freighter. Okay, we're just gonna keep that. And then our starship has pulse hyperdrive. Yeah. That's okay. Well, so 3 stars. Okay. Okay. Oh hi. Interloper, something Viking, the warrior snarls, but that's so differentially. Robust dialogue help. I don't know a lot of Viking words. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Speech traveler. Okay. Geologist. Entity pianos pauses briefly motionless as they assess something. Finally, they seem to soften, presenting me with a list of language symbols. Technology symbol. The casing's light in the electronic lifeform's mask shines brightly as they lean towards me. A bright flash burns into my retinas. The afterimage subsides. The entity makes it clear they are ready to converse with me. I can say Corvax. Nice. I think that counts as a reward, right? So I can't. Oh, no, I can. I can do this again. Okay. Sure. Okay. That's standing. Okay. So this is an entity again. Request dialect help. Friendship symbol. I teach me a word of the language. Practice language skill. That's... Is that even an English word? What? Oh, okay. Who means alas, but it's Latin. Okay. Ship? Okay. You don't have to be mean about it. You could have just said that they offer they gave me a thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Gek. Quest dialogue help. Please. Help. Uh um mystery sibling. Have. Practice language skills. You're a traitor, right? Oh, okay. A gift in the name of friendship. Oh, it does say visited here. Friendship. Helps. Okay, sure. No, not you. Free Gek. Can I just keep doing this? Okay, so no, you can only do it so many times. Okay, so that's... I've learned a bunch of words. There's another vulnerable server. That's for units. Oh no, that's residual goop. Request dialect help. Envoy. Assume you're a travel one. Practice language skills. Friendship? Okay. Not doing awesome. 50 aliens. Star. Alright, trader. Money. Right, I forgot, like, welding soap is a good way to... No. I haven't talked to you. See your Corvex. Request dialect help. Technology symbol. Scan. Technological? Okay, apparently technological isn't a good word. Traveler entity. Okay, intrigued. Intrigued is better than... I mean, we'll try all three. We don't have that many dialogue options, so we can just try all three. Okay. Oh, hi. Unknown life form. I passed my test. Who? Huh? Okay. I'm free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base, a science terminal? Think of all that might be done. The Corvex is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species, necessitating them to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with the science terminal. Okay. Think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Technology. Knowledge. Okay. Practice language skills. We got researcher. Seems inspired by my choice of word. They chatter back excitedly. so we can still do these things. Unknown. Offer a gift Corvax casing. Oh yeah, we got a planetary chart. Anyways. Pure entity, okay. Corvax symbol. Practice language skills. Corvax. Okay, so that was bad. Research. Okay. Unknown? Okay. So pure entities are explorers. Good to know. Okay. So cartographer is great, but we don't need more data. Revisited view. That would be something that I would like. Trade between galaxies, or like something like that. Fire transponder. Okay. So now we go back to the starship and then we go home. Or to our home, like, system. And up. Warp map. Okay, so that's a black hole then. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, show me the way. Nope, nope, that's not what I asked. Up. I need to go out first, I forgot. Okay. Friend, you here to help something? The sun and the source of the distress signal. What are they doing here? Building all life exposed to the harsh planetary resistance battered by the elements. Oh, sentinels. Oh, dear God. Oh, okay. Fuck you.
Sentinel drones activated.
Okay. How many sentinels are there? Is that it? Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, so that stuff can't penetrate the building. There we go. Imagine. Okay, what do we get? Journey milestone traveled. Oh hi. Welcome round. Okay. Okay. Planetary, planetary settlements assist the local population in the construction of a planetary settlement. Perform key actions at the settlement interface or in the overseer's office. As overseer of a settlement, you will make key decisions, direct the construction of buildings, and resolve disputes between citizens. A well-managed settlement will produce plenty of materials, enough that a successful overseer may claim surplus resources each day. However, unproductive settlements may go into debt. Construct new buildings and set new policies from the overseer's office to turn the settlement around, reduce its debts, and improve the lives of its citizens. Oh, hi, Harvey. How are you? Yeah. Broke. Warning settlements will periodically attract the attention of Sentinel forces. Check the current Sentinel alert level from the settlement management interface. The overseer may have to defend the settlement against Sentinel attacks. You have no idea, to be honest. You're just watching some Netflix documentaries. Ooh, he's outside now. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling like kind of meh. John the floor giving you the chills. Oh. Yeah, documentaries can do that. Some documentaries are fascinating. Some of them are interesting is an understatement. The little alien hops around, grateful for my assistance in fighting the Sentinels, but it is clear they are tired, worn down from the fight. If no one helps them, I fear their settlement will not last much longer. Accept their thanks. Perhaps I could assist these settlers. The overseer position appears to be newly vacant. Okay, huh. Fine. Accessing planetary settlement interface. Access granted. Current overseer status missing. Deceased overseer position presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management. Apply to be overseer. Okay, current population 19 out of max. Happiness 8%. Productivity 89,000 minutes a day. Highly radioactive. Trade network failings decreases Productivity root citizens, reduces citizens' happiness. Localized cognito hazards, decreases productivity. Okay. Current debts. That debt is going up. Clear debris. Okay. Is there anything else to do with settlement? What the hell? Yep. 30 seconds longer. But anyways, yeah, I saw you live and decided to drop by and say hello. Well, thank you for saying hello. I really appreciate it. Metal plating? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like, I don't know, like weirdly, like, good to feel. I don't know if good's the right word, but like, I don't know, sometimes it makes, uh, it it gives a little bit of like perspective to some things. I think that's the word I'm looking for, right? Yeah. No. Hi. View settler details. View settler details. Okay. That's cool. Oof. Well, I think the ads are over. Sorry about the ads. Microprocessor. Can I build microprocessor? I think I can. I think I can build them. I think I got the research, right? Chromatic metal and then carbon nanotubes. We need how many? 3? Well. Anyways, have fun and take care. Well, thank you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Teb, do I have one on me? No. Do I have one on the starship? No. Let's see. Portable refiner. That goes on board. Is it useful for anything? Bunch of things we need to sell once we get back to thing. Let's see. It's here. X. 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 Keep that on the starship. Okay. Right. Now, tab. So I was gonna build one metal plate so I can place a portable refiner down. So I can grab some copper. Wait, what? Final what? Okay. Tab. And you said you want 3 microprocessors, and each microprocessor requires how many? 40, which means I need 120 of these, which means I need 240 copper. Okay. Copper. 240.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Let me just...
Protection falling.
C-class distribution center. C-class multi-story dwelling. Agri module. Barn. Agricultural units. Sleeping unit? Sleep unit. Domestic unit. That's standard dwelling. Domestic unit. Warehouse. And then farm. And those are fruits. microprocessors. No, not you. Final phase of construction. Okay. Huh. $30 seconds. No, just waiting. Right, and there was a thing over there. We are probably gonna steal.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Thermal protection falling.
Open building. Construction complete. Overseer's office completed. So there's base teleporter. Oh hi. There you are, okay. Okay. And that is going up. Right, all settlements. I only have one settlement. New construction opportunity. Begins construction of a starship hub. Okay.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. And then we just move all this over here. Z. What we'll refine it here. Refine some copper.
Technology recharge.
We might need to go grab some materials from other places. Probably need to grab copper. We should grab copper anyways. We need it. I'll do that once I put this in there. Yeah, I think it only takes like a minute or so, but might as well go make productive use of that minute. Exosuit. Here. Right, how long is it taking? Oh, it'll take an hour. Okay. There's also another copper deposit over there. All things we should go. You should consider. Or go, not consider. Harvest. This one. Wait, no, actually. Hey, this is inside the settlement?
Panel protection falling.
There's some silver, but also what? Oh, yeah, no. Because that gets all the sentinels on this, and I don't want that. Let's see, so we have a silver deposit we can go to. Silver, copper deposit that we can't use, and a copper deposit. Now you can turn silver into the other thing too, but I don't know. Or into chromatic metals. I'm gonna be right back. Let me put some music for you and be right back. I have to go do something real quick. I'll be back in like a few minutes. Okay. And welcome back. Right. What was this one? So. Right, we were gonna go. I did mark it, right? I did mark the copper deposit. Yes, I did. Hopefully that isn't also in the inside of the settlement or. Oh, thank God. Oh, fucking hell. Hi, Yuns. Hi, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Space is doing space things. We're building a settlement. I don't know. I'm always impressed at how like expansive this game is. Anyways, how was stream? You were playing Warframe, right? Yeah, Warframe. Just getting through story quests? Feeling accomplished, not gonna lie? That's fair. Story quests are pretty meaty. When you get through them, it feels like you did a lot. Anyways, for your raiders who don't know me, I'm eShadow. You can call me Shadow. I play all kinds of games, and I do programming stuff too. I think it's basically everything I do. Sometimes we stream a little bit of like I streamed like music making at one point. I don't know. I haven't done that at all in recent times, but yeah. Ewan's Raiders, if you need to, like rest after, yeah, raid and run. You do that. Make sure to take care of yourself. Drink water, eat food. Sleep if it's late. And yeah. And you gotta raid and run. Yeah, have a good eep. Let's see. Hopper. Tab. Not sodium. Copper. We need more copper than that. Pyrite. Silver. Silver. It's a lot of silver. Damn. Okay. Is that the copper? Where's the camp? Camp is this way, so this is an okay copper deposit. Okay, we'll go to that one and then to the copper deposit that's next to it. Actually, no, we'll just run. It'll be easier. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. Okay. I don't know, like I like almost all of the game, and they keep just adding new stuff. One thing I don't like that much is that sometimes moving on the ground feels sluggish. That might just be because I'm used to, like, for example, like Warframe, where the movement is really fast-paced, and so there's never a time when you're not, like, or, like, at all times you're moving really fast, you're covering a lot of ground. Here, everything just kind of feels a little bit slow. But it's a different style, even if it isn't, like, exactly what I like. I can appreciate, like, why they did it this way. Because if everything was fast, I guess then you wouldn't really have time to appreciate, like, everything that was put into this game. Which is a lot. All of these... Like, there's a lot of artwork here that I think is really, really neat. Okay, what else we got? We got copper deposit at 300. That we aren't gonna touch. 200. Do we wanna? How much? No, not that button. What do we wanna say? Let's say something like this. Picked up a good chunk of copper. I think we just head back to the ship. I think we mark this copper and then we head back to the ship. G, this one. Oh, this condensed carbon, I forgot. Harvesting oxygen is slow. That's not oxygen. This is oxygen. if you keep the mining bar just at like just near the top of its range, it mines faster, which I think is a really cool like detail. It's not just like don't let the bar get too high. There's a little bit of like optimization that you can do. You want to keep the bar just high enough without having it go over, because if it goes over, then it takes forever to recharge. Okay. Grab a little bit more oxygen. I know this doesn't say oxygen, it says carbon, or it says oxygen and carbon, I forgot. Like once you scan it. Even like plants that are normally just carbon, they can give you a little bit of oxygen, and I find that a lot more convenient than actually just grabbing the oxygen plants, because you have to go out of your way to look for like the oxygen plants. These are just kind of everywhere. And it's not like a lot of oxygen, it's just like enough. It was close. Also, the mining beam just kind of goes. Anyways, back to ship. Actually, not running like especially low in here, but like, might as well. There's no like stack size limit, so I might as well just collect as much of it as I can. It's the other thing about this game. It's all about like optimizing it, or like just kind of hoarding. There is no like optimizing inventory space. Also, hi Ghost, how are you doing? I think broke. You're doing okay? I'm doing fine. We're it wasn't great earlier, but I was just tired. I woke up way too early and forgot to, or not forgot. I couldn't go back to sleep. My body forgot that, it was still 2 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't feeling great earlier, but I had caffeine, I had a nap. It's about as much as I can ask for. Crystal fragments. Right, copper deposit, but we don't need it. Probably. So we'll just... Right, ad break. This takes a while. Might as well just go back to our home planet and come back for this later. Our base thingy has like a teleporter. So we go here and then we warp here. There we go. Other way. A fine ba- a fine base, traveler. This of course benefits your honorable status. Oh, Corvax shall be so happy here. The Corvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base seem to be able to contain them. Honor! To witness the monolith of the traveler. Honor! But please, Corvax contribute. Take these blueprints. Lubricant and acid, liquids close to Corvax's heart. Or Corvax hearts. Acid and lubricant. Okay. Traveler, harvest marrow bulb, and Corvax will do more. We'll create plans for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Corvax will also clean windows while you are gone. The Corvax is desperate to please, showering me with praise and offers of assistance. They tell me travelers are to be honored, raised above all others. What have I done to earn such esteem? The scientist requires marrow bulb and cobalt, materials found underground. They will be able to use this substance to craft blueprints for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Okay. Joy! Our home will be light and our windows will be clean. Okay. Okay, how many microprocessors? Construct a microprocessor. Okay. Well. We go tab. Yeah, that's like usually used ferrite. Crystal fragment is just dihydrogen. No, where was it? It was the yes, this, and then oh, I don't know that. Apparently, if I can like them, okay. Copper. Um. No. There we go. 40, 80. That's sodium. No. Copper. They look the same. 80. Begin. the scientist wants. Grab this, put in the exosuit, tab, create nanotubes, and make a microprocessor. Have you spent time amongst the Viking? You could learn from their pointless struggle, their inane war against the Sentinels. It is the fate of all to destroy their worlds, traveler. Even you. The latest pronouncement troubles me. I have no lust to destroy worlds. Many weapons I have built have been for my own protection, haven't they? That's about the Viking. You know all about the Viking, traveler. Do you not remember? Think. Okay. Well, you wanted to think. The overseer laughs at my question, and then there's some notion I am unable to quite wrap my head around, on the verge of my comprehension and yet unreachable. Oh, you want two? Okay. Copper. Log. The other one is scientific research. To be working together, traveler. This is the way of the Korvax. The scientist is quite a contrast to the slightly unsettling Gek already at home within my base. They see the world with such a straightforward excitement. Their enthusiasm is infectious. Agree. The Korvax buzzes and flashes their lights in a way that can only mean they are happy. Okay. Okay. So you want Maribulb and Cobalt. Grab this. Exosuits. Tab. X. Nope. E. And then we just run back and give it to him. There, happy? I trust our new Korvax friend was helpful. They are merely the start of our merry band. Are you ready to take the next step? The overseer asked for the microprocessor so they can finish the plans for the weapons terminal. You've done so well, friend. I'm so very happy. Okay, weapons terminal. Now imagine this, friend. A life form displeases you. Punish it, reward it, reshape it. In time, it would do anything you wanted. So it is with the Sentinels and their attacks, but no more. Now we shall train the trainers. The Overseer requires me to kill Sentinels and bring back their... Yep. Chromatic metal. How much? How much is it? It is 25, right? Or no, it's 40. Z, let me build this weapons terminal first. Friend, there is another matter. I gave you the means to create a weapons terminal, did I not? Yet I see no Viking in attendance. Does my help mean so little to you that you would tarry so? You must recruit an armorer before we can proceed. Okay. Okay. So you want marrow bulbs and cobalt. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me. Oh,
Technology recharge.
we go up to. That's what I meant. That's what I need to select. Okay. So I just need to find a system that is. Yep, this one. Okay. Then we get up. Ooh, that was a close call. Lieutenant Agam. Your Gek servant told me you were coming, interloper. It is an honor to meet one whose bloodlust exceeds even my own. We shall kill together for the glory of Herc and our ancestors. A great sentinel hunt begins. Come, let us inhale the requisite. The Viking is old. It is not their skin or appearance that suggests this. These beings are too alien, too unusual for me to make a judgment on that basis. No, it's the way they hold themselves, the way they speak. They do not posture when they smile at me and tell me it's an honor for us to meet. I believe them. Lieutenant Agorm promises to come to my world and make use of my new weapons terminal. Gah. Gah. I will rejoice in the blood harvest, but tell me, do I need to pay for my own friends? And then we warp back to our base. These facilities are glorious, but know that we Viking exterminate worlds that show even the merest hint of weapons production. Consider yourself lucky that I am your friend. If violence must be ended, this is the way of Drindarg. This is the way of Herc. When murder is gone, the last weapon fired will be at the Viking ourselves, having served our holy purpose. As a gesture of peace, the armor offers me a piece of exosuit technology. They are keen to demonstrate that they are more than a simple warrior. Accept the gift. Wear it with pride. Now, before we can begin our work together, there is something you must deal with. Viking High Command would not permit me to reside here and ignore my purpose, interloper. I have discovered a weapons facility nearby, and to sabotage it would demonstrate our worth. While you are here, perhaps you may also learn something useful for yourself. Other than that, Vikings believe that no other species should be able to hold weapons, that after the atrocities committed by the Gek, only the Vikings should be trusted with arms. The armor gives me the location of a nearby weapons factory, claiming it's operating illegally. If I go there to shut down the production, I may be able to extract a valuable blueprint. Except, go with honor, but be wary. The eye of the Sentinels will be upon the facility. Yeah, I know exactly which facility you're talking about. And why?
Navigation okay to proceed.
Things are aligning. We are now for a Gek. We are ready now for a Gek farmer to join us. Indeed, I've already prepared their contract. All you need to do is gather the solanium required to finalize their workstation. Captain Aefsta grows in confidence and seeks again to expand my home. I find it hard to disagree with them, for a farmer would open up a world of possibilities. The overseer needs solanium to complete the agricultural terminal plans. Solanium grows on scorched plants and requires hazmat gauntlets to harvest, except solanium is not easy to acquire in the wild, but this only proves the value of recruiting a farmer. Do I want to do the weapons factory? Yeah, might as well. Escape. Oh, never mind. It's a different Sentinel Guard location than the other one. Okay, Jesus, no. So this was not it, but this is the location. So I am going to save and chart this sector. Yay. And up. Yep. Same as last time. So what do we do? We go on, we grab it, we go into orbit, land at a shuttle, or land at a space station, and see if the music has stopped playing. See, they don't care about this too much. They will care about it, about this. Okay. Well. E. Override production. Okay. No. Configure for food. Hey. Never mind, I guess if you get this far and you if you restart it to a different purpose, the Sentinels stop being unhappy. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Protection falling.
This is pyrite, probably, right? Nope, it's copper. And this is...
Protection falling.
X.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Back. You have shut down their production, interloper. Perhaps we shall make a Viking of you yet. Excellent work, interloper. Did you obtain any technology of our own? Here, I will decrypt it for you. We shall continue your training. Weapons are nothing without usage, without the glory of righteous war. The economy scanner. Okay. Steel yourself, interloper. Pirates have discovered our world. They will provide practice for your weapons. Attack. attack burn the hives of villainy instead and let them know that this is no one's sky but ours. Okay. Wait, no, never mind. Up.
Warning. Threat detected.
Okay. Threat detected where? Come on. Do I need to be fully out of the atmosphere? This way. There we go. Come on, fight me.
Hostile ships approaching.
Oh, hey, would you look at that? They died. No.
Warning. Threat detected.
Where? Oh. No, no, no. There's the other one, which is... How do you switch targets? With E? There we go. And where's the armor's targets?
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay. No. So I have it turn. Okay. No, it's this way, so... Wait. Is it done, interloper? Have you purged those vials being from our air? Well fought, interloper. To be young, to kill again. Interloper, there's both good and bad news. Some of the pirates appear to have fled your wrath, but this merely delays their righteous extermination. Hunt them down, interrogate them for potential weapons technology, and then consign them to the Great Abyss. Lieutenant Agorm is clearly possessed by the thrill of the hunt, but this energy cannot disguise the fact that they appear to be weakening. Has residing here in my base caused them to become ill? The armor wishes for me to find one of the escaped pirates and take any technology they might possess. Except, this is your prize, interloper, weapons technology, and a pirate to do with as you will. Make our ancestors proud. Okay, so... What is Aronium? Google help. get the blueprint for Aronium. Can I craft paraffin? Okay. How do we... Hmm. Okay. So that's probably not happening for a while because I don't have any of that. Huh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be it for today. Yeah. We made some decent progress. We've been live for a while. Think. Or is it like the big panel here? It says how. Mentioned it. Okay, so let me go to my. All right, my ship's over there. That was literally just where I was. Yeah. And then we do this, and it saves. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. With, you know, school being what it is, and my schedule being as fucked up as it is, streams are probably gonna keep being sporadic. I'm gonna try to do a few more, but I can't promise any amount of streams. But I will stream when I can, and as much as I can, I'll try to stream on a consistent-ish schedule, like, on, like, this time period, Friday, same time, or Sunday, what's it, like, 1 to 5 PST, something like that. Those are the 3 times, those are definitely going to be the only times that I stream. And then I'll stream as often or as frequently as I can. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Let's go find someone to raid, maybe? Let's see, No Man's Sky. What we got? No Man's Sky. Okay, well, it's fine. Just raid. We're gonna go raid him. He's doing software dev right now. Let's go show some love. Let's see. So that is, first one's the raid message if you aren't subscribed. Second one's the raid message if you are. Great. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. Remember to take care of yourselves. Dying is, in fact, bad for your health. And I will see you all next stream. Or if not, you can catch me on the Discord, actually. Or, I have the YouTube. The Discord is not doing too well now. But I have YouTube if you want to grab the VODs and you missed any part of this. Anyways, now, bye.